Welcome back to Simpson Speakers. My name is Miss Simpson and I'm your public speaking instructor. In today's video, I will show you some of the different visual aids that many presenters use to enhance their presentations, keep their audience engaged, keep them on track, and help them visually with their presentations. If you're new to presenting, at the end of this video, you will be able to determine which visual aid will be beneficial for you the next time you'll have to present. What are you waiting for? Take a seat because class is in session. So the first visual aid is this easel pad and dry erase board. That's right. On one side, it has a dry erase board, everyone. So you can write down your information and then you can erase it. And on the other side is the sticky pad. Yeah, so if you're conducting a workshop or teaching a class and you're writing down the responses from the participants, after you're finished writing down the responses, you can tear this off because the other side has adhesive and you can paste it onto the wall or the window. Isn't that great? The next visual aid is this display board, which many of you use and are familiar with. What I like about this display board is you can show comparisons, similarities and differences. You can also draw on it or put pictures to illustrate what you mean. Also, it's very lightweight. So if you have to travel to work or carry it somewhere, it's easy and lightweight so you can carry it with you. Also, there's two sides, the front and the back. And I've noticed that a lot of students use these display boards sometimes when they have to, write a report about an historical figure or they need to illustrate a drawing or illustrate something. They use these display board a lot. And adults use them as well. This is another visual aid that you can use to help with your presentation, okay? To illustrate or show what you want the audience to see. The next visual aid that a lot of people use for their presentation is this project display board, also known as a trifold board. As you can see, it has two flaps. And when you open the flaps, you have three segments, three parts where you can put your presentation information, your arts and craft, your science fair projects. A lot of students use this to display their science fair project and they get so creative, okay? So, this is another visual aid that a lot of people use for their presentation. The next visual aid that a lot of people use for their presentations is a projector. Yes, some people still use a projector to help display what's on their computer or laptop screen, especially if they're presenting in a conference room or a large auditorium. The projector comes in very handy. Now, most times the projector is already set up in the conference room or the large auditorium. All you have to do as a presenter is make sure that you bring a USB or flash drive with your presentation, your PowerPoint presentation, and the technician or you will connect that to the laptop and your presentation will get displayed onto the large screen in the auditorium or the conference room. Some people still purchase their own projector like I did. The job that I used to have before, I used to conduct trainings and I ended up buying my own projector. And what I recommend for you is if you're in the market for a projector is to buy a wireless projector because you can move it or have it anywhere you want. As you can see, this has a cord and I was restricted and limited as to where I can go because the cord is short. Also, you don't have to buy a big projector like this. You can buy a mini projector. Okay, you can even buy a projector to attach to your phone. There are so many different types out there. So if you're planning on buying a projector, make sure you do your research. Those are all of the visual aids that I wanted to show you today. The easel pad with the dry erase board, the regular display board, the project display board, and the projector. Let me know in the chat, which display do you normally use when you're presenting your information? Which one do you use that I didn't talk about today? Let me know in the chat or the comment section, okay? Take care. Until next time.